to kick off our first A main event of the night. Green flag is in the air, and here we go. Billy Simpkins around the outside off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. He'll carry that lead into turns 3 and 4. Simpkins side by side for second. Oh, problems for the Ford of Jernigan. Stacks up the field right behind, and we'll go yellow. Far is Billy Simpkins. The green flag is back in the air, and here we go. B-Tough 68 machine right through the center of turns 1 and 2. Gets great drive off of 2. Down the back straight they go. It's going to bring Matt Welcome with him. Here comes the 13 of Matt Mayo. Matt Mayo sends it in deep into 3 and 4. Slipping up right in front of Matt Mayo is the 47 of Brock Crawford. Now here comes the 17B of Blankenship trying to bring that 74 of Levi Kiefer with them. Slide job city for Matt Mayo. Matt Mayo slides the 47, looking for another one in turns 1 and 2. Sends it too hard, around he goes. Matt Mayo brings out the caution on lap number 4. John McKinley and Marcus Fraser slider from Fraser as we have one around in turn number 2. Caution flag is out. Cole Fauerhahn brings out the caution on lap number 7 in that 21F machine. And Matt Wonkum as Brock Crawford has picked up P2. Still 3 wide as they go into turns 1 and 2. Levi Kiefer on the outside. The 2-1-2 of Nick Spainhauer to his inside, and Blankenship on the bottom. 4 wide as they try to go into turns 3 and 4. Levi Kiefer with a slider on McKinley. They make contact. But here comes the 2-1-2 now of Nick Spainhauer. Spainhauer to the inside of McKinley. They make contact into 3 and 4. Nick Spainhauer, big time contact with Cale Kankey, and we go yellow. Yellow comes out for Cale Kankey. Billy Simpkins right through the middle of turns 1 and 2. Brock Crawford with the slider into turns 1 and 2. He'll take the lead, but here comes Billy Simpkins back to his inside. Billy Simpkins through the middle. Brock Crawford, he'll rock it around the outside. He'll take over on lap number 14. But here comes that 74 of Levi Kiefer. Kiefer to the inside of Billy Simpkins, but Simpkins has the RPM run down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Sideways right in front of Blankenship. Here comes a slider from Tyler Blankenship. Blankenship around the 74. McKinley to the inside of Levi Kiefer. Great side-by-side battle going on back there for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Blankenship with the slider. He sends it off into turns 1 and 2. Can't clear the 47. Brock Crawford gets the run off of 2 down the back straightaway. Now here comes trying to block that line into 3, but Blankenship down on the bottom side. Blankenship and Brock Crawford. Crawford all the way around the outside. Almost makes contact. Contact on the front straightaway. New leader Tyler Blankenship's back out front. And here comes Billy Simpkins back in the P2. We're getting the white flag this time by for the 17B of Tyler Blankenship. Blankenship, 1.1 second advantage as we go yellow. Green flag is in the air. Down the back straightaway for the final time into turns 3 and 4. Blankenship gets a bit tight coming off of turn number 4. Checkered flag will fly. Blankenship picks up the win over Billy Simpkins. Brock Crawford and John McKinley, your top 4. Andrew Johnson gets it wrong off of turn number 4, but picking up the big win here in our second crown jewel of 2022, Tyler Blankenship. Here we go. Drag racing at turns 1 and 2. Down to the bottom side goes the 55 of Trent Millard. Around the outside, here comes Ryan Elcano. Elcano and Millard side by side down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Here comes Lookadoo around the outside. Sugar Boom Boom James Williams to the inside of Alexis Blankenship. They make contact. No harm, no foul. We get through lap number 1. Contact on the front straightaway. Danny Smith and Kimberly Brown make contact down the front straightaway. Sparks were flying, but we stay green. Serve from the L787 of Lookadoo. Tyler Weeks now ripping the lip as we go yellow. We got one around over there in turn number 4. It's Kimberly Brown. There's in the good stuff. Pick up the loud pedal, and we are back under action Millard down to the bottom side of 1 and 2. Ronald Lookadoo, he's going to have an RPM run. Can he find his way to the right side of the 55? Can't quite get there, but he's charging hard around the outside once again. Here comes Lookadoo. Lookadoo bobbles a bit. Trenton Miller's going to put a little bit of space between him and the 787. Here comes Lookadoo to the inside. Lookadoo. Power move around the bottom side. Gets all kinds of sideways. Around goes the L787. Lookadoo, just like that, was making a move out front. Tyler Weeks, he goes around in 3 and 4. Caution flag is out. Caution is out. We've got Danny Smith and Craig Hauk out there. Stopped on the back straightaway just off of turn number 2. You can see some heavy contact was made. Classic night. Green flag is back in the air, and here we go. Big time contact with the 78 and the 68S of Sonny Simpkins and Sugar Boom Boom James Williams. Here comes Miranda Scott now to the inside into turns 1, 3, and 4. The 68S, or the 78 machine of James Williams, popped that right rear tire. And he's going to bring out the caution and stay over there on the bottom side of turn number 1 underneath the Skinny's Automotive sign. Around goes the 5 machine off of turn number 2. And caution comes out for Sugar Boom Boom. Trenton Millard now has a 3-second advantage over second. Now here comes Roy Maynard Jr. Roy Maynard gets around the 74 of Miranda Scott off of 2. Roy Maynard gets around the 74. Now here comes Mason Conway side by side with Miranda Scott off of 4. Roy Maynard Jr. looks like that hood pin is hanging on just by a thread as we have the white flag next time by for Trenton Millard. Trenton Millard off of turn number 4 has the lapper of Jose Rosales right in front of him as the white flag should be in the air this time by. Caution flag comes out. Caution flag comes out for Ryan Elcano off of turn number 2. Green flag is in the air, and here we go. 1 lap shootout. Mason Conway down to the inside. Here they come side by side off of turn number 2. Great set of corners for the 55 of Trenton Millard. He leads them down the back straightaway to turn number 3. Around the outside goes Roy Maynard Jr. Floating up the hill goes a 55. It's going to be Trenton Millard. Picks up his 3rd win here in 2022. Roy Maynard Jr. coming home in the number 2 spot. The 72cc of Mason Conway and Sonny Simpkins rounds out your top 4. Green flag is in the air, and here we go. Justin Gonzalez on the high side, gets all kinds of sideways, gets bound up right back behind him. He's down to the bottom side now, looking into 3 and 4. Out front, the Sandman, Rob Sanders. Rob Sanders ripping the lip and going around the outside. Lap 1, Sanders, Flippo. Now here comes Hamilton on the inside of Justin Gonzalez off of 2. Buddy Shepard now making his way around the 51B of Brian Clark. He's now looking to the backside of Eric Hamilton. DJ Shannon gets around Justin Gonzalez, clears him that time by. We got 8 laps, 7 laps down. Michael Scruggs down on the bottom side. It is the 10 of Rob Sanders with the 13 of Jerry Flippo in tow. Here comes Flippo. Flippo, I thought he was going to do the slider, but he's all the way on the bottom, gets it rotated, and he'll take the position away. Flippo, now your new leader as he goes into turns 3 and 4. He'll float up the racetrack, bounce it off the cushion, and he's your new leader. Jerry Flippo looking to go back-to-back wins here at the Bakersfield Speedway in the A1 Spring Supply number 13. Here comes DJ Shannon now up into the mix. Shannon up on the high side trying to run down Rob Sanders for P2. 17 make it 18 laps in the books this time by. Flippo now able to stretch his legs. Contact on the front straightaway. Justin Gonzalez goes around. He made contact with the 29 of Obertello. We go yellow. Bottom side, green flags in the air. Here we go. DJ Shannon up into the number 2 spot. Shannon in the number 2 spot. Here comes Eric Hamilton now keeping that left rear into the good stuff off of 2. He's battling now side by side for third. Hamilton on the bottom side wheel. He leaves some space for the 22S of Buddy Shepard. Shepard makes contact with the front wall. Shepard makes contact. Looks like that might have been enough contact to end his night. Green flag is back in the air, and here we go. Jerry Flippo with a great restart now. Rob Sanders battling door to door with DJ Shannon down the back straight into turn number 3. DJ Shannon around the outside. Rob Sanders right through the middle. Now here comes Eric Hamilton up over the mix to the top 3. Lap 25 in the books. When our final car crosses the line, the caution will come out. And Jerry Flippo picks up the top spot in our first 25. That's going to be our first 25 for the IMCA Modifieds. Now we'll get them stopped. Turn out. We're going green flag right here off of turn number 4. Our flag man Randy Schweitzer up in the birdcage here tonight for the 7th annual Mike Moshier Classic. Green flag is back in the air, and here we go. 25 laps to go. Ryan Daves all the way down to the bottom side, gets underneath the 44 of Hamilton. Then he makes some contact down the back straightaway. Here comes the 10 of Rob Sanders. DJ Shannon squeaks by at the line. Shannon up in P3. 3 wide coming off of turn number 2. DJ Shannon's going to have a great run down the back straightaway. He'll clear the 44 going into turn number 3. That nose underneath the 22D in the 3 and 4. DJ Shannon up into P2. Now here he goes. Can he make a charge to the front? Can he get to the 13 of Jerry Flippo? Side laps are winding down. The best battle on the track. We go. Eric Hamilton flips it around into turns 1 and 2. Caution flag will fly. Caution flag comes out on lap number 42. The 44 of Eric Hamilton from Newhall, California. Off of turn number 4, your winner, Jerry Flippo, goes 3 in a row. Picks home the Mike Moshier Classic here tonight, the 7th annual Mike Moshier Classic here at the Bakersfield Speedway. DJ Shannon coming home second, Ryan Daves third, and Andy Obertello rounding out your top 4. Look going into turn number 4. Green flags in the air, and here we go. Tyler Irwin side by side with Brock Crawford down the back straightaway. Down to the bottom side is the 16 of the Outlaw, Ricky Childress Jr. Ricky Childress going to lead, come around for lap number 1. Stepping out is the 172. Into the number 2 spot goes Brock Crawford. Dylan Wilson and Tate Loftus side by side. That's the battle for 4th and 5th down the back straightaway. Is the 172 of Tyler Irwin. Tyler Irwin a bit sideways. He's able to hold on. Contact made between the 70 and the 119 as we stay green. Rick Henderson down to the bottom side of 1 and 2. He'll bring out the caution. Coming to the cone on turn number 4. The green flag is in the air, and here we go. Dylan Wilson all the way around the high side. Sparks fly off the right rear of the ADD. He splits 3 wide down the back straightaway. Dylan Wilson side by side with the 172 of Tyler Irwin and the 74 of Brock Crawford. Good clean racing, 3 wide down the front straightaway into 3 and 4, 1 and 2. Tyler Irwin making that bottom work, and he is going to be able to take advantage and get around the ADD and the 74. Dylan Wilson shoots across the racetrack all the way up to the high side. Contact made down the front straightaway. Big time incident down on the front straightaway. The 2X of Jimmy Irwin, the 44, the 74. We've got a melee of cars down on the front straightaway. And killing the right front tie rod as well. All the tires. So that's going to end the campaign for Jimmy Irwin. So Jimmy Irwin doing his due diligence right there, getting the 74. Green flag is in the air. Here we go. Tate Loftus sneaks in front of the 172 of Tyler Irwin. Loftus down on the bottom side. Dylan Wilson all over his back bumper. 3 wide once again down the back straightaway. Steven Johnson now, he makes his way up to the high side. Now he's up into that top 3. battling with the 80D and the 172. Tyler Irwin gets on the binders to stay off the backside of the 80D, and that's going to hurt him coming off of turn number 2. But here comes Steven Johnson. He's ripping the lip now in 3 and 4. The outlaw Ricky Childress Jr. just conserving down on the bottom side, that McKinley window. Pyrenees Cafe, Twin Electric, Harrison Street Automotive number 16 is out front. Oh, contact once again down the front straightaway with the 44 of Van Hoff and Brooks Simmental. Simmental off the racing surface. Steven Johnson now takes a peek to the inside of Tate Loftus. Loftus down to the bottom side, floats right back up. Now here comes the lap traffic in front of Dylan Wilson. They're split side by side in front of Dylan Wilson. Can he find his way around the 44 of Vandergriff? He's next side by side with Brooks Simmental. As a caution flag flies, we've got one around. That is Kyle Wood. Gets it wrong and it turns 3 and 4, bringing out the caution on lap number 16. We meet Steven Johnson, Tyler Irwin, and Johnny Wood if he could. Great restart for the 16 machine. He slips up just a bit. Over there in turns 1 and 2. Tate Loftus is showing the nose down on the inside, down the back straightaway. Here comes Dylan Wilson around the outside. Dylan Wilson sends it into turns 3 and 4. But it's not quite going to be enough. The outlaw Ricky Childress Jr. leads him for lap number 17. Donnie Mead now up into the mix, up into that top 3 side by side with Tate Loftus down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3 for the final time. Off of 3, off of turn number 4. The outlaw Ricky Childress Jr. gets it done at the Mike Moshier Classic. Donnie Mead by a nose comes home second over Dylan Wilson. Steven Johnson, Tate Loftus rounds out your top 5.